Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to VRML Channel 1. I'm Palidore. On my dying breaths, at least vocally speaking. But that said, we're in it. Or hopefully, one more stellar matchup tonight. At least on my end. Of course, we got some more going on venues still. One more, I think Kangarillas versus Skyline, also about to start. Maybe it already has, I don't know. That said, Channel 1, happy to have the memers and Tenacious Herbivores here. Got some nice hype votes on the website, so I'm in it, and so are you. So, here we go. First joust out and underway. The memers over here on orange, taken by Frosty. Frosty up high. And, well, disc goes by. Nice slammer from Asfu. What a way to start. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. The memers here, roster of Frosty, Convoy, Asfu, and Joshi Dash. Over on Tenacious Herbivores, quite the nice name, by the way. It's Cashflow, Becca, Gavin, likes frogs, that is to say, and Green Shirt. Gavin likes the green shirts. That said, trying to hop on that disc, well, it was Convoy. Now, Convoy over into the trap. All the players stacking up together here, meeting each other in that trap, just beyond the reach, the extended arms of Cashflow. Back into the orange zone, maybe a chance to score right back at them. Let's see, it will be Tenacious Herbivores going for the goal, and it does butt someone's head on the way in, Frosty, but they'll still get the goal, tied up at 2. So these two teams in the gold division, both very impressive records. 11-5 for Tenacious Herbivores in gold, and then for the memers, 7-2. So a lot more wins than losses for these teams, although the disc getting lost here. Let's see, recovery initially, and then another one coming back for Convoy. So that said, wow, that one nearly going to the goal. Now take back by Cashflow. And another save. Wow, Convoy, but picked off again and anchored down, throwing it down. Gavin likes frogs. Well, Gavin likes 2s. Nice job for the 4th point.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty. And again, apologies, my voice is rather hoarse now, as you may notice. Believe me, I want to give this all the hype in the world, but too many casts apparently in one day for me. I've grown weak in my old age, I suppose, because I used to be able to do these all up in a row. And now, I'm but a shell of my former self. That said, though, these teams brawling hard inside that goal will be taken back by Becca. Becca right down below, and picked off by Frosty. What's up, YOLO? Doing well. I mean, minus the voice, doing very well. Been some fantastic matches here today in both EU and NA that I've casted. I've had 4 different overtimes. I've had 4 round 3s. And maybe that 3, well, around the way, but not quite into the goal. Rebounded here at the sideline by Cashflow. So Cashflow trying to go into the goal, and in that flow, they'll get that to go. They are in the green for shirts. It's 6-2. How do you do? Yellow. And assistant to regional manager, what's up? Apparently my voice. What's up? Got me one of those mean raps again. Did on my TikTok. I need to hear it, because I can't provide it right now. Let's see though. Joshi with that disc, sending it up into the blue zone. Bounced a few different ways into a recovery from Frosty. So Frosty can go man right into the pass, and no man, says Gavin. Guarding that home, call it their cabin, and now they'll log in to the other side of the floor. They're jogging, they're boosting, they're stacking, they're climbing, they're shooting, they're finding. There's a 3 from Becca. 9-2 for Tenacious, and that they are.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Everyone gonna start joining now? Yeah, indeed. So, I mean, we've had venues going on. We had Channel 2 2 streaming 1 or 2 matches as well, and then channel 1 going. So we've had a lot of matches, a lot of channels, and a lot of exciting things to choose from. So wherever you are, wherever you were, don't blame you, but I'm glad you're here right now, for sure. Wind down this week 8. Season coming to a close soon. Can you believe it? Frosty with a disc, Frosty with a pass, and there is Asfu with another one, the final one as well. And well, it was Joshi putting it away. I love the team play. Well done. Raving Cravens cheering on the Herbivores, saying Becca makes those. I believe it. That said, the disc picked up here by Gavin. Gavin over to the midfield, picked off by Frosty. Frosty the slap, but Green takes it back. Green into the midline, right past the hands of the teammates, and that's going to find its way to Convoy. And Frosty stacked together, but a good stack broken by Becca. And that will enable the recovery for Tenacious, who try for another 3 or another passing play into the bubble. In any case, will eventually ricochet towards Becca, although beyond the reach. Send back to the midfield. No one lurking, though. Picked off by Becca again. Very active on the hands, as we can see. Causing a lot of disruption here on Tenacious. For Tenacious. Disruption on the memers, I should say. But that said, careening into the goal nearly. Picked back up by Cashflow. Memers trying to get some more scores on the board. Only down by 5 here. 4 minutes remaining in this round. Passing it up top to Asfu there. Now to Joshi. Joshi back to Frosty. Frosty from the boots. Frosty trying to avoid a lot of aggressive defense. There's the pass. One extra one to the top. And let's see, from the back it will drop. So make it an extra, a double-double. That said, within 3 points are the memers, and that was a beautiful passing play in its own right. Love to see it. Fun Size Fan also cheering on. Let's go. Fun night for Fun Size and Fun Fair. As another take back. Oh my goodness, could it be a tie? Yes, indeed it is. Frosty with some ice. Big turnover being caused there. Big turnover. Momentum has certainly swung here in this round. YOLO saying earlier, me and boys went fishing. Watched some casts. Pretty good night, I'd say. Awesome. Catch any big ones? What was the catch of the day, I suppose? I think the last time I've been fishing was when I was like 11 years old, which is to say it's been quite a while. That said, though, picking it up here, Cashflow, and actually taking it back, it's Frosty and Joshi. Joshi down the other end. That's another goal. It's not defended there, but Green Shirt now taking its place. And Frosty working their way in. So another attempt. There's that backboarded play and sidewinding as well on the way in. Asfu. How about that? You can see they are definitely prioritizing those extra passes and the backboard passes specifically, which is a great thing to prioritize because it gives you those extra angles to shoot from. Makes the defender's head turn around, makes it all the more difficult to actually get a grab on, and that's the way to work an offense. Lovely job. Yellow saying, caught some bluegills. I think right now my gills are blue. I am horse. Caught me a horse. Cashflow, though, with no remorse, is going to try for a passing play, but no. They're down by 2. Need to come back after losing a few goals in a row. Back to Frosty, though. Frosty with a bounce, and that's going to be sent up to the top. Nabbed off by Joshi. Joshi inverting. Eyeing down, guess what? The backboard. And, oh lord, Asfu again coming through with a swing around dunk. 13-9 for the memers here on the streamers.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
See, Martian Man also cheering on. Tenacious Herbivores. Down by a few goals now with not a lot of time remaining in the first round. Of course, best of 3 situation, so We got some time. They've got the place. They've got the space. There's a pass perfectly placed to Becca. Becca with one more. Oh my gosh, the Becca Rekka to cash flow. 13 to 11, what a goal. How about that? That was stellar. The finish with a flourish as well. The guts, the brass to go for that. Wow. That was certainly a stunning goal to take, but let's see. A little more time. And with one more goal here, some ice. We'll cap it off, I guess, call it an ice cap, but it will be indeed over to Joshi from Asfu, and one more just to make it good. It's 15 to 11, the Memers. Unsize fans saying, make one more rhyme, I dare you. No can do. Anyways, round one. Coming to a close. I need to go fishing right now. Last time my voice was this toast. Quite a long time ago. Like I said, in old age, in old casting age, voice just ain't what it used to be, folks. I'm sorry. What I'm not sorry about though is this match, because that was good, great even. That was competitive, and higher scoring there towards the end, especially. You saw just a lot of the boosts, a lot of the goals, a lot of backboards and dunks in particular from the Memers. But yeah, provided an immensely entertaining round. I'm still kind of hyped over that play. Who was it? It was Becca to cash flow on a really slick cutting pass towards the last minute or so, and then a 360 dunk just to finish it off when they were down 4 to cut it closer, or down 6 to cut it to 4. No, I think I got it right the first time. Never you mind. Long night. That said, that was a highlight that goes on for days, and, well, I am in a daze, suffice to say. Round 2 on the way. Oops, I did it again. Shout out Brittany. All right, here we go. So, Taken, and by the way, I know I missed it, I think, earlier, but Original VR, if you happen to still be in the chat, thank you for the Prime. I'm sorry I missed it. I'm horrible at my job. It will be Frosty, though, with an anchor pass, and that's just going to hit the sneeze guard there, as Sputnik loves to call it, or loved to call it. Picked off, though, by Convoy. Convoy deep into the blue lane. Now, securing the disc was green. That's what's good. Back into the waiting hands of Gavin. Gavin through the midline, and a lot of disruption caused by the Geo, as it tends to do sometimes. Slapped out of there was Becca with a disc, and now Frosty, another attempted pass over to the midline. And will be Joshi working up the floor. Maybe one more pass. There it goes again. Very impressed with the team play we're seeing from these teams, honestly. Great stuff. Great stuff indeed. And again, these teams here in the gold division, the thing is, something's got to give in these matches, right? Because 7-2 record, win-loss record for the Memers, 11-5 for Herbivores. So in other words, you're looking at two teams who do not lose all that often this season. But like I said, something's gotta give. Right now, giving up the disc was cash flow to Gavin. Gavin right below. The dive was there, but so was the rebound. So it was a good dive. I mean, the idea was correct, just slightly misread, mistimed by a hair, and that's all you need for a rebounded, play from one of the other players, finding themselves at the advantage of an open goal. That's gonna happen sometimes, but still smart defense, even though mechanically it didn't work out. Now, Joshi with the lineup here, losing the handles actually, but taking it back now. Cash flow through the midline. That's going to bounce a few different ways. Frosty there first, it would seem, and that's the case. Frosty has Convoy over in tow at the flank. Just trying to evade, but maybe held onto the disc too long. A turnover, but right back at them. Frosty making up for it. Back into the trap. Frosty trying to secure the disc again, does just that. And a pass as well as a shield, so nice work by Frosty, putting in a lot of those moves. High APMs, keeping the reps up as they try and get themselves back on the scoreboard again with that great delivery. There it is. Showing now in this round that, hey, we don't need the backboard to score. We just like it. We can do it from any angle, and they just did it there again. A convoy able to secure. On this launch, it will be cash flow with a disc, working it up the floor. Those stacks disrupted momentarily in the back line. Putting on the brakes was cash flow, and again the shield. Careful about those. That said, taking it back, convoy VR over to the midfield. And as the stacks unwind, they may just find themselves an opportunity. Slippery is Frosty, or Icy as the case may be. And Frosty's saying, well, I see you, and I'm going to put in that 2 for the 6-2 lead. The Memers back at it again. And with that, a timeout initiated here in the second round. So maybe for the Tenacious Herbivores, just looking to talk it over a little bit. Make some adjustments here on the fly. Can't stop the meme train. Maybe not. Maybe not. Someone get this guy a beat. Check my TikToks. I'll give you some beats there. Now, see, okay. Again, forgive my really awful voice right now because apparently took 1 or 2 too many matches today. But that said, time to heal tomorrow. Yeah, one of the things I did to practice and learn casting a couple of years ago was actually just try to learn fast raps and freestyle raps a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong. I make no claims to being any kind of rapper or otherwise musical artist. I am not. But this is one of the tips I actually do give to our casters, like our new casters or people who are trying to get into it. Makes good practice. If you can get good with fast raps, that'll help you not get tongue-tied. And if you can get good with freestyle raps, you get really good with word association and being able to come up with words, impromptu and on the fly. So it's kind of an unconventional style, but I won't lie, I feel like it's very helpful. You wouldn't think it's helpful, but then when you break it down into the whys, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? In any case, believe me though, I am actually no rapper. It's for fun. That's all. That said though, trying to wrap this one up, and back into the midfield, taking it back, it's Becca. Becca on that attack. Down the field, and up top again, going to be rebounded here by Green. Green down by 4 points on Tenacious. But talk about musicals, well, they've got some Tenacious D, some Tenacious O, and that is in the goal for cash flow. I'm sorry, I can't be stopped. But that said, 2-point game, and that is what you do like to see. Tenacious putting up that fight, and fingers crossed, maybe some round 3s yet to come in this game. So with that, a good catch from Convoy. And let's see, that's going to go right into the waiting mitts of Asfu. Back into the goal. Green shirt there, able to send it through the right lane. And let's see. Only down by 2 points. Those momentum shifts, especially after timeouts, they can be very, very real. Oh, gotta be aware. At the moment, the memers, they're feeling a little bit more pressure after this timeout now. You can see the aggressiveness coming in from Tenacious. They are quick. They are on the approach. That's nearly a 3-point fling off that backboard, but it will ding instead and taken back by Gavin. Gavin through the left lane. There are some players there. In fact, 3 of them to overtake. Sending it right back, but a great dive out from Gavin likes frogs, and even another stun on Convoy just to make extra sure that they have time for this potential boop shot. Unable to get it to drop. Nice one, though. Nice attempt, that is. A lot of confidence and a lot of high pressure. Look, another turnover, passing it over to Becca, and Becca drops it in. And right on beats, it's 6-6, all tied up. Great match, great round so far.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
So on this launch now, 3:43 remaining. Little bit of a disarrayed one, though. That'll bounce a few wild ways. Could enable a 3-point goal, but no, taken back again by Convoy and Memers. Like I said, you can sense that shift. A lot of these turnovers now starting to happen with a little too much frequency for the Memers' liking. So, hey, it's going to happen. That's the ebbs and flows of Echo. As I say, maybe far too much, but... Now, one team gets on a little bit of a run, and then you come right back at them. Great save there from Asu inside the goal. The unfortunate thing is it gets right back into the midst of Tenacious, who cannot convert, but still. A great defense from the Memers. If they can turn this into some offense the opposite side, that'll do very well for them to get right back into the mix and right back into a solid rhythm. Less than 3 minutes remaining, though, in this second round. So here's a chance now for a goal, but no, breaking off. It was a stat. Cash Flow gets it back again, and they will try and dribble down the floor, although missing some grabs, apparently. And let's see, that's close. Maybe a setup play here. Back to Frosty. So midfielded by Cashflow, taken back by Joshi, however, off of a stun. So that's slinged right into the bubble, and whoa, some awkward interactions there. Not sure about that, but regardless, back into the midfield, taken by that rad logo, and Becca able to get a pass nicely to Green Shirt, and oh, that sneeze guard once again playing defender on a shot, and you don't love to see it, not if you're the person shooting that mail slot. It was nearly a make. So I am sure the Memers are happy that missed, but that said, they're not happy about this. The 3 from Becca continuing now to pile on some points. Ever since that timeout, Tenacious Herbivores have just put it back into gear and are looking to force that third round. And if they can hold on to this lead and maybe even expand it in the next minute 43, we'll be seeing just that. So stay tuned and buckle those seatbelts because we're in for a tight finish. Another turnover maybe, although struggled a bit on the clear. Green Shirt able to get that one through midline, but Convoy playing right in that lane, able to overtake. So for Joshua here, you need to recognize two things on the Memers. One, they've got enough time, and two, got enough space. If they can work this nice, patient offense, they can absolutely score 1 or 2 goals in the next minute. That said, wow, denying it. Green Shirt, oh, supplying it into the goal. How about that? Oh my goodness, what an unfortunate, great save, but what an unfortunate bounce and turn that took. It's a 1-point game though, off of that. And Memers are gonna be mighty thrilled because look at that. Even though they didn't initially go the way that they planned potentially on the drive, they still got the points. And a quick turnover here, they could be in position to take a big win in the last 30 seconds. So look at that, a turnover, it could be the case. 25 seconds, a shield from Frosty, but no, loses the handles on the disc. Cashflow there defending. Back to the midfield, taken by Joshi on a pass right below. A game winner maybe, a round winner for the series, but no, getting serious. A take back by Frosty. 7 seconds. And that window closing, and indeed with that, a little bit of dubstepping on the disc, but look at that, we have a third round. Wow, was that intense. So by the skin of their teeth, Tenacious got it done. To the score screen here in the second round, and you'll have to excuse me because I'm going to be silent for about 30 seconds as I rush for another bottle of water. Oh boy. Oops, also wrong thing. Never you mind that. Here, this is a proper screen. Yeah. All right. Be right back. All right, worry you not. I'm back in time. Sorry about that. But long 10 minutes ahead for these teams. Because anytime you get these third rounds, the intensity, man, it just goes up another level, another notch. You know that they're feeling the heat, and these first few minutes are going to be so vital for either side to really establish the pace of this round and who's going to be feeling good first, who's going to be feeling in a good control first. So let's see. Gavin sending it sideways over. Joshy playing some defense here in the bottom line. Fun size fan. Callie, what's up? What's up? What'd I do? Holy moly. Over here. Past the hands of Frosty. Overtaken by Green Shirt. Taken back by Frosty, and Frosty, oh, ice cold. That is a goal from 23 meters out. And that was much like number 23, the GOAT of shots. Very important way to start off here in the first minute for the memers. With that, first offensive joust in this third round coming up for Tenacious. They do lose the disc, so that is an unfortunate miss because they concede another open goal. Will be missed, but rebounded just the same, and now it's going to be a save. Wow! What a save coming in on Tenacious. That looked like a guaranteed goal, and yet the denial. Stellar defense, and yet, it is another attempt and another successful defense. Tenacious Herbivores not looking to give up anytime soon. If nothing else, we need to give it up for them because that was some great back-to-back defensive plays. Might just produce them some offense along the way as well. Backboard here, picked off by Green Shirt. Green Shirt off the dome. Oh no. Fantastic match. I'm thrilled that we get to leave off week 8 on great matches like this one. Now, the Frosty one, a little bit too far to the left, but a rebound just the same, attempting a bounce play, and maybe a rebound and slap. Convoy gets the self-pass, basically. Rebounding it, slapping it. 5 points. How about it? What a recovery. With that cash flow now, and the Herbivores down by 5. Gotta be really careful because remember what I said, those first few minutes, so important for a team in establishing the pace and really establishing how this round's gonna go, right? And if it comes to the point where the memers score 3 in a row, well, that's great for the memers. That is bad news for the Herbivores because you do not want to get into that hole early on in the third round, especially after you've already played for 20 intense minutes. They needed that one, and they got it. Cash flow from Gavin, likes frogs on the assist, and that is a play that I like to see. Very decisive, quick on the move once the pass was made. There was defense there, but because of the decisiveness of that move, they got them the 2 points. Well done, well done. Back to Frosty now. Frosty on this launch. That'll bounce into the mid lane. Picked off by Convoy. Convoy a tap. So, well communicated here. Again, I'm very impressed by the team play we've been seeing on both ends. But again, just the willingness to make those resets and the ability to communicate where that disc is going next is such an important thing for teams climbing up the ladder. And oh my goodness gracious! Well, that matters. It turned into a 2, granted, so I guess the silver lining of that play was the fact that it was not a 3. Would have tied it up otherwise, but man, that hurts. It still hurts. So a timeout initiated on that note. But yeah, I mean, that goalkeeper got a grab, but I think it was just too speedy on the shot, and when the grab came, it was just a little bit too close to that goal, so you got the technical goal after all. And so it goes sometimes. So it goes. But that said, just waiting for this timeout to expire. take it easy on my own end. See, I gotta conserve the voice, chat. I gotta be well prepared for maybe a hype finish, you know. So I'm gonna save my last scream of the day on that because there's a time for my voice to go out. It's got to go out on a game-winning play, you know. That said, though, I hope you guys are doing well, having a great weekend, and all that stuff. This season, it's kind of gone by in a blink. It seems like only 2 weeks remaining in the regular season, and then we're off to the races for finals and a Challenger Cup and finals. I mean, pretty crazy. Fun size shouting up the casters and camera people for these games. Yeah, absolutely. I've been here on Channel 1 manning the booth along with Focus earlier on. Of course, on venues we had Wonder, Newton Dad, Luke, Retep, Sir Dimwee across our EU and NA venues shows today. I had Wonder and JG and I think some others on Channel 2 for at least a match. I think Aiden was also casting, I want to say. So, yeah, for all the people this weekend and this Sunday, a lot contributing across our various channels to get these matches featured. So, appreciate the love. Right back at you. Kind of a mutual thing, right? The casters love casting awesome matches. And all just the same, you know, teams I'd like to think enjoy being casted more often than not, right? So it's a mutual exchange, you know? Give us a good match, we'll give you a good cast, and everyone is good in the end. Get points watching those other streams. True, maybe, but although if you do join in a raid from one of the other channels, you actually get like I don't know, 20%, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I believe you do get a channel point bonus, like if you join a channel on a raid, for instance. I know a lot of people will have multiple streams open sometimes, like they'll have the audio from one stream, and then they'll have the video for another stream, and then Egret, Egret, you caught me at such an awful time. I literally cannot get hype right now because my voice is gone. Hold on, I'm gonna... I have to go deep for this one. Egret, thank you so much for the amazing hype train you just started with 20 tier 1 subs. Honestly, this is, if you want me to get hyped, the deep voice is gonna be how it's gonna be because I can't do anything else. But Egret, thank you very much. And now on a pass with some nice touch over off the side wall, picked off by Joshi. I would scream if I could, Egret. I literally can't. But picked off here by Convoy. Thank you so much for the generosity. Appreciate that a bunch. Over here in the final 5 minutes of this decisive third round, knifing through and not finding the goal, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, if you want the deep voice cast, I can actually do that without much pain in the voice. So go in a HyperX style, and now checking in for the 2. They're up by 3 for Asfu. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Why does that not hurt my voice? Why does my regular voice hurt me right now, but the deep voice not? Something's wrong with me. Anyways. Oh yeah, the September discounts. I forgot that was even a thing. Yeah, appreciate it. That's awesome stuff. I'm only half joking. Maybe I should finish out with the deep voice because it honestly does not hurt as much as my regular voice does. That said, that would have hurt if that shot had went in. That would have tied it up again. Picked off here, though, at the side wall. It's going to be taken by Frosty. Frosty through the right lane. That's going to be maybe a conch shot. Could it be? No, denied by this pesky little dot. Unfortunate, though. Taking it back is Frosty. Frosty with some angles on maybe 1 or 2 passes. We got 2 on that backboard, and Spaghetti-O, it's Frosty losing control. Somebody call Missy. That said, missing that first grab and shooting into the lane. Missing that one as well, though. Asu with the takeaway, but the take back to Becca and Green Shirt having it saved by Convoy, and Convoy will send it back out again off that side wall. That's going to bounce right. Oh my goodness, Convoy! 10-4! You understood? 10-4, that's a goal. The memers pulling away with what kind of 68-meter fling? That was 1 meter away from being nice, but that was still pretty good. 10-4. How about it? How about it?
Here we go. Blue sends it back the other way.
Well, that is an insane way to take a 6-point advantage. That's going to be really, really devastating. Take it back, cash flow. I was going to say, that's going to be really devastating on a team's mentality to see a goal like that go in. That hurts. You know, speaking from experience and anyone who's played Echo, when you see those long, unlikely flings, those clears go in, that just hurts flat out. And it could really hurt mentally speaking. So the fact that they were able to do that. Oh no, I can't yell. Taz, thank you so much for the subs, and oh my goodness gracious, it's another goal. 6 points, they are still in this match, and it's still something spectacular to be sure. This is my fifth, I believe, third round game in my 6 or 7 casts today. I've had 4 overtimes. Don't get me wrong at all. My voice is gone for a reason. It has been insane. So Taz program, I'm getting with your program. Thank you very much, man. That is incredible. Appreciate it so much. Again, all the support here on the streams. You know, although the subs and the bits and all that stuff, that does get distributed right to the casting team at the end of the season. You know, based on nice Dusty, based on the matches they cast. So indeed, you guys love these streams. We're always happy to have you here. And another Dusty. Frosty, making me just shut up for a minute because they're putting in some work, solo style. But we'll be backed off to Convoy. But yeah, anyways, point is, you enjoy these matches, you know, just being here, we love it. But all the support, wherever you are, whoever you are, it's a great thing, and that is a great goal. Guess who it is? It's Convoy. Convoy now, putting them back up 14-6. We saw some serious moves down the floor there from Frosty and then Convoy. Convoy, of course, that ridiculous shot earlier on. But yeah, between Egrets and Taz program, thank you so much, as well as Original VR, who was subscribed with Tier 1 earlier on in our last match, who I unfortunately did not call out in a timely fashion, but appreciate Original immensely as well. So you guys, thank you so much. The last minute of play looking like the memers may have us in the bag, barring some tremendously quick goals and turnovers. Let's see. I mean, there's a turnover, so if they can get a quick 3, not necessarily over, but it would be just a huge uphill battle. And definitely, these two teams have both done nothing but battle every step of the way across these last 30 minutes of action. So, as I said, a fantastic match to leave off on. Going for a headbutt 3 to maybe end it there. Gotta appreciate the boldness of it. But yeah, these teams have battled, and no better way to end off a stream on a week than with a third-round thriller. With that, one more clear, and indeed the victory is going to go to the side of memers on orange after some intense rounds. But definitely nothing to be too upset or ashamed about for either team, really. Just a lot of excellent gameplay, and you know, only one team could win, unfortunately. This time, it was the memers. And for my first time casting both of these teams this season, suffice to say, thrilled with what I saw. Super impressive effort from both sides. Team play was on point. Highlight plays were certainly on point. And yeah, well done. Hope to cast these guys again rather soon. That said, into the third round. Score screen, that is, courtesy of IgniteVR.gg and the Spark application. Of course, Ignite playing earlier on in venues and on Channel 2. Whew. And with that, I need some tea. I need some honey. That match was honey. It was sweet. And we were a bunch of busy bees here across Channel 1, 2, and venues. A lot to see. Is venues still going? Shouldn't be anymore, I don't think. If it is, it must be ending within minutes. There were 4 matches on venues. The last one starting 40 minutes or so ago, so I'll check for you. Can confirm, venues is still going. 8 minutes left in the third and final round for Kangarillas versus Skyline. So you know what? I am going to shut up. I'm going to raid you guys back over to VRML, the venues channel, the main channel, real quick. join that raid if you will, because Kangarillas versus Skyline is in the third round with 8 minutes left. It is 4-3 favoring Kangarillas. So that is pretty insane in its own right. Fulsome Tribe sending me a hydrate. Send me a lot more, because man, I need to chug and chug and chug for the rest of this night. That said, before I'm going to send you guys over now on the raid, the 20 viewers who did join it. But again, massive thank you to Egret, Taz Program, and Original VR for your subscriptions. Super amazing of you guys. Like we always say, you don't have to do it. Just you guys being here and watching and chatting and supporting the teams that are playing and the casters that are casting and all that stuff. More than enough. But for those of you guys who do, give the bits, the subs, and things like that, it does mean a lot. So love you guys for it as well. Until next time, I got your points, your prediction poll. That's correct. I got it. Thanks for the reminder. Let's see. Okay. There we go. But yeah, so until next time, I've been Palidore. This has been a stellar week of games again. Thank you so much. Be happy, be healthy, be safe, be great to each other, and I'll see you real soon. That matter over on venues. So take it easy. Have a great weekend.
And we're underway.
Season 4 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VRware, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, and ProTube VR.